Been sitting here, can't get you off my mind. Try my best to be a woman, be strong. Drive myself insane, wishing I could touch your face. But the truth remains yours. The word is gone. If you guys know NSYNC, that was a song that they had a while back. Hello you guys, and welcome to this edition of Ask Chauntel. My name is Chauntel, and I'm here to give you guys advice on relationships, on fashion, on family, on dating, on building people's skills, on making yourself a better person entirely. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is askchauntel@gmail.com. That is ASKCHAUNTEL. Check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/askchauntel. You guys can also give me a call, and your voice will actually be aired on the show. And that phone number that you can call in is 641-715-3900, and the extension is 10988. And if you didn't get that, don't worry about it. You can get it at the end of the show, and it'll be on my page as well. You can check it out there. Alright, you guys, so I'm so excited today. I have a question from Southern California, and it is from a 29-year-old woman named Jen. And she has a question that is very complicated. So I'm going to give it to you in pieces. Her question is, let me first tell you the question. The question is, she wants to know, why is this guy so upset? Okay? And let me give you some background information here. So she's known him for 2 years. And for the past year, he's been kind of distant from her. Now, he became distant from her when they had a conversation. They were just talking, and he started asking her all kind of questions about her dating and her love life. And during this conversation, she told him, her words were that, oh my gosh, you're the worst. You're worse than someone's parents. And what did he do? She said he began, after she said that, he began to pick up his stuff and he left. And they still hung out after that, but nothing was really the same anymore. The little cute little things that he used to do, he stopped doing. And she then said to him, after this situation happened, she said, I think it would be best if we didn't hang out for a while. And he said, okay, whatever, I don't know what I've done. And then after that, she tried to plan another date and time to talk, but he kept putting her off, like, I don't have time, I don't have time. And when she told him to plan a time, he said okay, and that was that. That was all he said. He wouldn't continue on. So her question is, why is he so upset? Why isn't he willing to talk? But he is still willing to be cordial to her. When he sees her, he says hello and he keeps moving. She says that she chose to give him space, and she wants to know if that's a good idea. Alright, Jen, this is what you did, okay? What you did was you totally pushed him away from you. That's why he's upset with you, okay? He really cared about you. That's why he was asking you about your dating life. I'm willing to bet that he asked you about that because he wanted to get in your dating life. He wanted to be a part of your dating life. And when you came at him like, oh my gosh, you're horrible, like, why are you asking me all these questions? He felt like, maybe she's not interested in me. Maybe I need to leave her alone. And that made him upset because he really did care about you, and he didn't want to have to walk away, but you pushed him to it. And he had to deal with that. After this conversation that happened, you probably didn't think too much about it at the time, but then as time started to go on and you started to notice that he was more distant, he was different, then you're like, maybe that conversation wasn't so good. But during that time, he was tormented and dealing with this, and like, I really, really cared about this girl, and she just threw me, off. And then he went from being sad and angry to just totally being upset and hurt. And now he's like, forget you then. You didn't have time for me then. You didn't want to do anything back then, so why now? What's your deal? Of course he's going to act differently towards you because you pushed him away from you. Now, it's okay. He's being somewhat sensitive. He's being a big baby. And I know guys try to act like they don't have, feelings. They got these big egos, but they do. They really do. They really do care about the girl. That's why on that song, that when a man loves a woman, like, seriously, when a guy really cares about you, when you do him like that, he gets kind of hurt, and he just cuts you off. That's what he does. So what do? Yeah, you were right about giving him space. I totally think that was a good idea. You needed to give him a little space, let him cool off a little bit, you know. But guys are not that complicated. Call him. Say, hey, I realized that day I didn't really realize how you were feeling. I don't know what maybe he had a motive that night. Maybe he wanted to ask you out finally after being friends with you for so long, you know, or maybe he wanted to take you guys' relationship to the next level. Whatever it was that he was trying to do, you cut him off from that, and that made him upset. You never know what he had in his mind. So you can say, hey, that conversation wasn't, you know, the best one. I don't know if that is what it is that's causing you to be so upset. And I know that you're really busy, but the reality is I really do care about you. I didn't realize that I had these feelings for you until now, and I'm hoping that you will give me at least a little bit of your time to talk. And if you never want to talk to me after this again, I understand. And if he still doesn't want to talk to you, there's nothing you can do about that. I would say, you know, count your losses and move on with if he doesn't talk to you. I mean, it's cool for him to be upset, but if he cares about you, he'll at least have a conversation with you. That's the least he can do. And you apologize and you say, I'm sorry, you know, I wasn't meaning to be that way. And if he's not receptive, there's nothing you can do. You just gotta keep moving and learn your lesson, and know that next time when a guy comes at you like that and you see him get upset, you should stop him before he leaves. Don't let him walk out the door, you know, thinking that you don't care about him. You know, stop him before he leaves. Don't wait till, you know, he gets all upset and now he doesn't want to talk anymore. Alright, so I hope that answers your question, Jen. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is ashchauntel@gmail.com. That is ASKCHAUNTEL. Check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/ashchauntel. Add me on MySpace, myspace.com/ashchauntel. You guys also check out my blog where you can see written responses for those people that I do write responses for, and that is ashchauntel.blogspot.com. And definitely check out my Twitter, twitter.com/ashchauntel. And you can also give me a call at 641-715-3900. The extension is 10988. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching.